Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do? What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother? Two thumbs up. There we go, for sure. Yeah, cat's out the bag, guys. Weezy is unveiling our latest T-shirt in white.
We got that one.
Yeah, you know, for sure. It says the revolution will be podcasted with the FSP logo. It is available as soon as you see this. So get with the program. You know what I'm saying? Put in those orders.
Gotta get it going.
They're available for you for sure. What's the price? The price, hey, it's negotiable.
Yeah, what
you
you
know what I'm saying? It's negotiable.
Ain't nothing negotiable. It's set in stone.
It's set in stone.
Yeah, we
for sure. You deliver them hand to hand. You hand to hand like the old CDs.
I'm for the right customer, sure will.
I bet.
I
bet.
Listen, I sure will.
Yes, sir. Oh Lord, episode 382. We're moving on to part 4 of our yearly NFL Top 7 series, closing things out with the cornerbacks and safeties.
FSP style. Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. What you got, buddy?
Oh, man. He's back in the United Center. Stop the internet.
Okay.
Stop the world. No, sir. Young CM Punk returned to the square circle this week, man. It was the biggest thing in wrestling for about 24 hours until Brock came back. But, we was here. 7 years later, man, he's back.
Sure.
Shout out to it, man.
Shout out.
Great night. Shout out to AEW. It's a fight now.
It's a fight now.
It's a fight now.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That was my next question for sure. Yeah. Weezy, what you got? Best of the week, buddy.
Best of the week. I got 2 of them this week. One, Mom Dukes got vaccinated.
I mean,
shout out to Mom Dukes.
That's what I was.
Vax one, vax them all, baby.
And
Team Vax.
Man, my other best of the week was I cooked a great Sunday dinner last Sunday. Man.
Yeah, you were telling me about it. It looked good for sure.
Ooh.
Did you have any of the vegetables?
Yeah, I ate the vegetables.
There we go. Look at you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What did you cook? Tell the people, man. Let the people know.
Oh man, we got some sweet potatoes.
Okay, you start with sweet potatoes. Okay, all right.
Collard greens.
Okay.
Smoked turkey necks in the collard greens.
Okay.
Okay.
My goodness.
Yeah.
I fried some fish.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Some macaroni and cheese was amazing.
Yeah, for sure. And bread and rolls.
Nah, we ain't do no rolls.
Okay.
3 sides in the main course. I ain't mad.
It look good.
Yeah, it look real good.
It look good for
Shout
sure.
Yeah,
we put the picture up.
Yeah, shout out to the group chat.
Shout out to the group chat for sure.
Nobody
Nobody cooks no more. People. It was Luke cook. Luke cook.
Luke cook.
Yeah,
Luke cook better. Luke cook.
Yeah, Luke be cooking. He don't know what the hell he talking about, but he be cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Coach Locke cook. Don't let Coach Locke. Coach Locke be hot at you. Coach Locke cook.
Coach Locke cook? Yeah, he don't be putting up pictures up, though.
Nah, he don't put no pictures.
For sure. Best of the week for me, man, I got Aaliyah. 20 years after her untimely death, the young generation is finally able to appreciate her music on all the streaming platforms.
Yeah.
There is no SZA. There's no Drake. He said it himself. Janae.
Yeah.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Summer Walker.
Yeah.
For sure. Normani.
New Normandy, yeah.
Beyonce. Ooh, Beyonce. Talk to me.
It's close.
Without Aaliyah.
Sierra.
For sure. Sierra. I ain't even count Sierra. Yeah. Well, that's how she dropped music.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
She married, living her best life.
For sure.
Yeah.
She won.
Ashanti.
She won. Sierra
He
won.
said Ashanti.
Nivea.
Man, that boy said it.
It's
Anyway, but just cool to see her getting her flowers 20 years later, man. So shout out to Aaliyah. Rest in peace, for sure. Yeah. Worst of the week, Weezy. What you got?
Worst of the week, man, was Waverly, Tennessee, man.
Man, it's tough.
Flood up there, 17 inches in 24 hours, and man, it's just rough, man. Send a prayer for them people up there, Waverly, Tennessee.
Sure.
They got to bounce back. It's rough though.
Yeah, undisclosed donor said that he would pay for, or she would pay for all of the funerals. Did you see that? That's dope.
That's good.
That's dope.
That's how you use a bankroll.
Yeah,
You got a
for
bankroll
sure.
like that.
Most definitely, man. Godspeed to the families, man, for sure. Worst of the week, Jeff. What you got?
Ah, man, WWE, man.
You turned into the wrestling podcast.
Well, because you kind of had to be there over the weekend.
Okay,
They developing a bad trend of how they treat their African American champions and how they lose. Bianca Belair was the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Okay.
Now this is going to affect the who gets the W results. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
Sasha Banks didn't show up to the SummerSlam. Don't know what's going on there.
COVID. That's what that was.
She denies that though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, apparently she was at her hotel. Who knows, man? Anyway,
I know what she was doing.
Becky Lynch shows back up. We all love Becky Lynch. She's one of the greats. She's part of the 4 Horsewomen. Her, Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte Flair. We get it. You can't beat the champion in 26 seconds.
No.
On the second biggest night in wrestling, you lose your belt in 26 seconds. It's eerily similar to how Kofi lost his belt to Brock.
Yeah.
The main thing that links those two together is the color of their skin. I don't know, man. So yeah that was rough.
Yeah.
That's definitely my worst of the week. Shout out to Bianca Belair. She'll bounce back.
Definitely do better. WWE for sure. AEW, all of it.
Yeah, everybody do better.
Do better for sure. My worst of the week are Olympians, man. Olympians from Tokyo have claimed that their medals are beginning to peel already.
Oh, God.
Just weeks after they won them. I know, man. Medals were created from old electronics that were donated over the last couple of years. So they can be replaced. You got to pay for them. But there's a mold that's been set up for each of the medals that were worn. So that's tough, man. Yeah. But come on, man. Yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. How is it peeling, scratching and peeling?
Ain't even a month in.
Come on, dog. Yeah.
Everything was rushed, man. They rushed everything, man. They just put it together.
Yeah, everything was paid for, though.
Yeah, everything had
paid for. Like that for what, 7 years left?
Yeah, no, for sure. You damn right. T-shirts. Yeah, show them the T-shirts, we.
No, T-shirts popping.
Yeah, show them T-shirts. You'll be able to early. Yeah, let's see.
Early. You need a little help, give me one. Get me one.
What's the exclusive access? Yeah, for sure. Got it early.
Early access.
Yeah, for sure.
I hit on a raffle.
I thought you were saying.
Damn,
no, I
boy,
thought
these nigga heads get serious,
dog.
You
were saying. I just thought you were saying you hit on it.
What man? These how serious some nigga heads get?
Man, come on, man.
Goodness gracious!
Hey, you sit down with Jeff? I did, Weezy. I did.
Jeff, you are up with 10 good wrestling seconds.
Let's do it.
You ready? Yeah, for sure. Let's get it going.
So, of course, CM Punk came back, and of course, it was SummerSlam weekend. So we got the Who Gets the W results.
Sure.
All right, we already talked about it. That Bianca Belair lost her belt to Becky Lynch, not Sasha Banks. So that throws that out, the third match of the card. Throw that out. We start off with Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. Jay and Weezy both selected Bobby Lashley. You both got the W.
Yeah, got the W. He was jogging my style right there, man.
Nah, you cheated.
Go ahead, Jeff. My bad.
Roman Reigns versus John Cena. Jay had John Cena. Weezy had Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns won in a bloodbath.
Yeah, sure.
2-1.
Yeah, so Weezy gets the 2-1 victory, and who gets the W?
He picked the same. But I would have won because my girl would have won.
Nah.
Yeah,
you couldn't win.
So that is this week's episode of Who Gets the W. Make sure you tune in to the 808s and Chest Shots podcast each and every Thursday. Myself, shout out to my co-host Neek, and our guest feature this week with Condoleezza Rice. And as we always say, you might not like it, but your auntie loves wrestling.
Condoleezza Rice. That's hard.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Okay. Well, tweet us with the questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
That the revolution will be podcasting. And before we start the first half, Weezy, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listener?
This week's award recipient is Sha'Carri Richardson.
Most definitely, man. Miss Richardson trended on Twitter Wednesday, thanks to our parent response to comments Allison Felix made to Stephen A. Smith while he was hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live on Tuesday. At the end of the interview, Smith asked Felix for her thoughts on Richardson's latest race. That's what we'll say, for sure. She said, and I quote, "I think just more than anything, for all athletes, there's so much that goes into it. We just need to give her our full support. That's what she needs at this time." End quote. It was the type of dignified response that comes to be expected from a lady like Allison Felix. In short,
class.
Yeah, hers is one of the most respected voices, and not only track, Jeff, but all sports.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. On Wednesday morning, Richardson went to Instagram and took a veiled shot at Allison Felix. She put in, I quote, encouraging words on TV shows are just as real as nothing at all, end quote. It's not clear if there's more to Richardson's beef, Allison Felix, behind the scenes, but here's the thing, Miss Richardson. Fool me once, right? Fool me once now. She fooled me. You know what I'm saying? I was taking up for it. Shame on me. But people love bravado for about 3 times in a row, Jeff. We've seen this plenty of times. You get about 3, maybe 4 chances. Then it turns into arrogance, right? And people like Miss Richardson become rising stars by being brash and unapologetic. Yeah. But then they don't realize they have to keep the same shtick. They have to keep the same shtick going forever. And if they don't, guess what? She's a full heel now.
Full heel.
She's a full heel now, man. It's always the same, man. Don't turn the corner, and then you won't be likable. She's not likable right now, for sure.
I'm telling you, now, I want this girl to make it. But she about 5 Reese's Pieces away from being on.
How many?
5 Reese's Pieces from being away. What's that show? Something Fix My Life. What's her name?
Ayanla.
Yeah, I'm telling you now. She about 5 pieces right from being on E. We'll see on the OWN network.
For sure.
I'm gonna shoot her some bail on this, not to take too much time.
Okay.
This sounds like it was. I don't want to say beef, but it sounds like she feels like Allison Felix could have reached out to her before, and hasn't done it. Like when everything was going left for her in the past, no one spoke out. She didn't. Cause, I mean, if you think about it, you didn't really hear many people in track and field coming to her defense or coming to support her when she didn't make the Olympic team. So maybe is it right? No, but she's looking at it like, okay, yeah, of course you're gonna say that while you're on television,
right?
But where were you at when you could reach out to me and help me when it's just me out here by myself?
Inevitably, though, you end up on the wrong side of your own narrative when you're that brash, that unapologetically right or wrong. Yeah. But she needs to talk less and run more.
Absolutely.
Run more.
And run well, too.
And run at a high level. Because a lot of people are rooting for you, including us. Yeah. But I'm saying, but she deserves this yellow box. 100%. 100%. Yeah, Weezy, how you getting that to her?
I'm gonna let the cameraman take it.
Cameraman said he gonna take it. Okay, there we go, cameraman. Your first.
Step it up.
Yeah, listen. In the same month, Jeff, you dropped off one.
Yeah, I did.
The cameraman is about to drop off one.
Yeah.
Weezy always drops off one.
Yeah, it's your turn. Huh?
Yes, son. It's coming around the corner. I just hope it ain't one of my picks, man, for sure. Manscaped, man. Don't forget to go to manscaped.com, put in code FSP20 to get 20% off your entire order and free shipping. They have all things available for your man needs, downstairs, upstairs, and all around. Most definitely, man. Don't forget to, thank your balls and wash your balls and use all of the things that Manscaped offers. FSP20, manscaped.com. You guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Hey, what it do with the business is, it's your man Animal Brown checking in from the On Deck TV show. Make sure you check out my podcast every Wednesday with my guy Spike Lou as we go over all things hip hop. All right, that's wherever you find podcasts. On Deck TV, tap in.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like I do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What do you do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. And I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
For sure. What about you, Jeff?
J Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Sure. And I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's have a conversation on Twitter. I've been kind of quiet on Twitter this week, man. I got to get active.
Yeah, you got to, man. We was live this week on Twitter. Rest of Twitter was popping.
Rest of Twitter was popping. Yeah,
you been having your IG popping, though.
Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah.
Think about it.
I was trying to think. For sure.
I'm getting a phone call about that
one. For sure. Let me tell you what it was. It was the, what was it? It was a post. It wasn't a post. It was an Instagram
story. It was a story. Your story is always,
Yeah.
That was controversy.
That's what it was. It had some controversy. It was controversy about what was it that I posted? We gotta talk about this. It's a good pod. I don't want to cheat.
It was the toothbrush. The toothbrush was today, which is true.
Yeah, you gotta change that toothbrush. If you ain't changed your toothbrush, you do it today. Do it today.
Since when though? You gotta give it a caveat.
Every 3 months. You supposed to change your toothbrush every 90 days. Yes, sir.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Oh, that's what it was. It was Zion Williamson dressed like Bishop Walker. That's what it
He
was.
calls But the thing about it, he
Very-
was
very accurate.
He was dressed like
It's very
the
accurate.
tucked in Gucci t-shirt
on, man.
with his blazer.
Come on, Zion.
That's some Bishop Walker stuff, right?
Bishop
there.
Walker damn near 50 years old, man. And you dressed like that, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Zion, you 23. Yeah, man. Let's have a conversation on Twitter for sure.
That's Zion, though.
That is
Yeah,
Zion,
that's a country
for
dude
sure.
right
That
there.
is a country guy. Country grammar.
Yeah.
And let's kick the first half off with some NFL talk. The dress rehearsals are almost over. The exhibition season is nearing its completion, Weezy. It's go time. QB1 decisions are basically upon us. Let's talk about some of the most interesting QB battles heading into week 1 of the 2020 NFL season. The first QB battle we will talk about, our guy, Jameis Winston versus Taysom Hill. Jameis Winston was granted QB1. He was announced to be QB1. How you feel about that, Joe?
I think
Yes.
Dang. I think the Saints made the right decision. It's funny to see people's narrative start to change a little bit. A lot of talking heads that get paid to do this, a lot of money. Their narratives changed a lot this week on Jameis. It was funny to see. Oh, his intercept. Yeah, he threw 30 interceptions, but he threw the most interceptions under duress. Or that was the narrative. Or his interceptions were in third and long because his offensive line wasn't. He threw the most in third and longs. Like, now you guys see what's going on.
A lot of moonwalking.
A lot of moonwalking about Jameis this week. I just hope Jameis
I'm
has a
so
solid
excited
season.
for Jameis.
Well, go ahead, Weezy.
Go ahead, man.
No, I'm so excited for Jameis. I'm happy he won that battle. I hope he has a great year. I'm anxious to see him in that offense. They got a good offensive line.
Another one.
I'm anxious to see Jameis, man.
That's another one.
That's some cap ass shit right there, boy. That's ridiculous what you doing right
No,
now.
I'm anxious to see.
You told me he was trash.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see. I did it for the podcast. I really think he's some shit. He's some good. I really do. But we'll see. And y'all do too.
No,
I don't.
I think his ability
You
to
have
push
to,
the
but
ball.
what you seen, you have to think that.
Seen
How?
he's never, dude. The ability that he has to push the ball down the field for that team over Taysom Hill, who's getting paid double of what he's being paid, is gonna Sean Payton, man. He's gonna open up the playbook that he's never been able to open up because Drew Brees can throw 30 yards like you, Weezy. So playing confidence.
So this is the year.
Yeah, this is a role that you could still use for Taysom Hill, but QB1
he's still gonna be.
is Jameis Winston.
So he's staying healthy. This year we're gonna this. The
No,
year.
no. That's what I'm saying. He's got to make some things happen because they don't have any wide receivers to this day.
Here go another excuse already.
Excuse, dude. Can you name the number 2 wide receiver?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying. So we can't. If he has a bad year, we can't. We're gonna say he didn't have no wide receivers.
What I'm saying is, I think that would be the reason. But he's gonna do good. I think he's gonna do good for them for sure.
Well,
Long as Kamara
what
doesn't
if he
get
has a
hurt.
bad year? So we're gonna say he had no wide receivers. I need to know because I need.
Man,
to
go ahead on.
I
Do you
didn't know
think
what
it was
you
a good?
gonna
Do you think it was?
Oh yeah, I'm happy as hell,
let's
man.
move
He got
right
that
along.
starting job.
Let's move right along to Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock. Now, Teddy Bridgewater was announced as QB1. Drew Lock, somebody's guy on
It's
this
my
table.
guy.
Yeah,
It's my
it's 2
guy.
guys.
Yeah, this is my guy.
You guys. Drew Lock is not QB1. You want to talk about it, Weezy? Let's talk about it.
Drew Lock just didn't make it. That's all right. That's all it is.
Oh, that's all it is. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, for sure. Your first round pick. You just didn't make
Teddy's a
it.
first round pick too.
Teddy's coming. Let's just keep it a bean though. Teddy coming off. Come on now. You know what Teddy coming off?
What's Teddy coming off? He played last year. What's Teddy coming off? What's Teddy coming off?
Man,
He played last year.
you know what Teddy coming.
He went 5-0 last year. When nobody said it when he went 5-0.
No, that was 2 years.
That was
ago.
2 years ago, and Teddy is half the quarterback that he was when he was
That's
QB1
even-
for the Vikings.
that-
So,
That's
come on,
even
man.
better. 2 years off of that injury. Come on now.
2 years off the injury. He's 5 years off that injury, dog.
So what are you talking about?
He can't play quarterback. He can't play quarterback.
Teddy Bridgewater can't play quarterback?
No, not
I
the way
don't
he,
wanna say
not the
that.
way he used to play.
Okay, he's not going
He's
to
not.
break
He's
camp.
a shell of himself.
He's not going to break camp. Like
Yeah.
he used to. But I think Teddy's service, especially with that offense, with Sutton, with Judy, and with Noah Fant.
Jeff, there's no way that Drew Lock was not supposed to win that QB battle. It was no possible way.
Okay,
It
I'll
was
give
set
you
up
that.
for him
No, I'll
to
give you
win,
that.
and he got his ass beat by Teddy Bridgewater.
It was humbling though. Drew Lock needed this.
Yeah,
So,
he done.
He on a
He's done.
That's
Did you
how
think
it
he's
is,
done?
Jeff. That's
Think
how
Drew
it
Lock
is.
is
Yeah, dude, and I get it. Teddy Bridgewater has the most experience out of the two, and the fact that he took that Vikings team deeper in the
So you call my
playoffs.
guy a bus.
Vic Fangio, the coach,
yeah.
very old school guy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He just one of those guys that runs an old school operation, values. He spent most of his time in situations like that Teddy Bridgewater has. So he's used to that kind of fired. Drew Lock is not, and in turn, he'll be holding a clipboard for the rest of his career for
I
sure.
don't think that. Well, I think he's gonna have a long career as a
don't wish that
clipboard
on a young
holder.
boy.
Yeah, no,
He
for sure.
He
He
gonna
will.
pop up as a Jets back
For sure. He's,
At least,
yeah.
at least he's in the league.
Yeah, he's gonna be holding the same clipboard as Josh Rosen is right now for the Atlanta Falcons. He's QB2.
I wish I could say the same thing for Deshaun Kaiser.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Deshaun stayed around about 3 or 4 years as a clipboard.
Nah,
Deshaun got cut early training camp
Yeah, I mean,
from the Titans. Early training camp.
just wait on Drew Lock.
Early training. He
Just
got
wait
cut.
on Sam Darnold too.
He got cut early training.
Let's move on.
camp.
Let's move right along to the next QB
Shit.
battle. Is Cam Newton versus Mac Jones. Let's kick it off, Jeff. What you thinking?
Cam-
Who's gonna win this?
Cam better get his act together because he gonna mess around and lose his job, and not for his play on the field, for his off the field antics of not knowing what his protocols are when it comes to testing and COVID protocols and things like that. And that's the Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots go by the book.
They do.
And you come here without that, no, Cam, you're not gonna go for that. And that young man behind you, you're outplaying him in the preseason, true enough, but he's playing good enough to where people are saying, "Nah, let's go with the young boy."
Yeah, oh, for sure. Weezy, what you got?
I think Bill Belichick is already.
This is not one of your favorite guys, Cam Newton. Go
No,
ahead.
Cam Newton. Cam Newton was my fantasy quarterback last year. I ain't got no problem.
That's
That's
not your guy.
No, that ain't my guy.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna say that. That's not my guy. That's your guy. You can have him. But Bill Belichick, he's a next man up guy. Cam knew that coming in. Cam gotta get his stuff straight.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He's the next man up guy.
Yeah. This COVID situation opens up an opportunity for Mac Jones, like Jeff said, put on the show this week. But I still don't think it'll be enough to unseat Cam. He had a really solid camp, doing really well, looked way better, has more weapons. I would be shocked to see, Cam Newton not have this QB1 situation. But he'll figure out some things and trying to figure it out. Cam just has to figure out a way to get some film this year.
Yeah.
Because in turn, if he can get some film, he can get back into a situation like Jameis Winston.
Yeah, he's auditioning for his next year gig.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now.
Most definitely. The next battle.
You disagree with that, Weezy?
Nah.
He just doesn't like black quarterbacks.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Elephant in the room.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's been brought up.
Can you see that? You see? No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, listen.
Don't listen to him.
This is what I'm trying to
Don't
tell
listen
you.
to him. I'm trying to tell you.
He looked at me in my face and told
Did
me
you
that
say he like Mariota? You should stop that.
let's move right along to the Marcus Mariota is not black.
You know why?
Stop. Just stop.
Don't listen to him.
Edit
I
that.
call Kyler Murray. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
You just went
Russell
through two
Wilson,
black quarterbacks right there.
Lamar Jackson.
And then-
Three, actually.
Three. Yeah, three.
Lamar Jackson. Don't listen to him.
Lamar Jackson, you said he can't throw.
You said he
Man,
can't.
Stop. Hey, no, for real, stop that.
Hey,
gap-ass shit.
hey.
What day it is. You can't get in front of these cameras and get the captain. That's what you're doing.
Nah, I'm
All
just
right,
saying.
let's
You
move on
ain't
to
gonna
the-
say I don't like black quarterbacks though. You don't like white quarterbacks.
Nah, dude, what are you talking about?
You don't like white quarterbacks. No, you don't.
No. Let's move right along to the Jags matchup. Trevor Lawrence versus Gardner Minshew. Now, Trevor Lawrence was announced as QB1. How do you feel about this, Jeff?
I think they made a mistake.
Whoa.
I understand you got to go with Trevor Lawrence because he's the shiny new toy,
Yeah.
and it's the new regime, new coach, new quarterback. I get it.
Mhm.
I think Gardner Minshew should start the season though.
I think so, too.
I think he's used to what Jacksonville brings to the table.
Mhm.
Solid hand, steady hand at quarterback to get them going because that team is good enough
Good enough.
to sneak a couple of wins to split with the Colts. To
I
beat
think they'll
the
win
Texans
7 games.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If they can split with the Colts, beat the Texans twice, and with this extra game in the season, that team is built good enough, especially on defense, and got some offensive weapons.
Mhm.
They can be competitive.
Oh, for
So
sure.
going to Lawrence too early, and he didn't look like that in the preseason.
No,
Just
he
saying.
didn't look good at all in preseason, for sure. Weezy, what you think?
I think you got to play Lawrence. You got to play Lawrence because you know Minshew's not the guy. They don't want Minshew there,
Yeah.
so you got to play Lawrence.
What I didn't like is the hype that it was going to be a knockdown, drag-out battle between Gardner and Trevor Lawrence. Like, don't do that. Splitting their snaps was stupid. I'm not sure what Urban is doing. There's been rumbles that the entire for sure. The teams not liking the college approach that he's doing in NFL. It never works in the NFL. That never works. It will never work. I could listen. That's my coach.
Yep.
And a heart attack will come real soon.
He's
Sweat.
2 and 3 away, 2 and
Come
3
on.
start away from having a headache.
Man, a headache, a panic attack, something that'll happen.
It's over with.
Yeah, no, for sure. But listen, Trevor Lawrence is going to be great. I don't want Trevor Lawrence to be ruined by Urban Meyer and his college approach to this thing. Thing is, the good thing about this, Trevor Lawrence just came from college, and I'm sure that their coach, Dabo Swinney, runs a very similar type of tyrant system.
Yeah.
100%. So he's used to it.
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine, but the rest of the team, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And last but not least, we have Justin Fields versus Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton was announced as QB1. Weezy, what you got about this one?
Good boy.
This was a shock to me, to be honest with you.
Why?
I think Dalton's clear. I mean, not Dalton, but Dalton's not the number one. He out there. He's out there to be a backup. Fields, I think they've been overprotective with Fields. They moved up in the draft to get him. Play the guy.
Yeah, but just for everything that Jeff said, that's not a good idea, and I'm sure you're going to address that, Jeff.
Okay, yeah, I agree. It's not a good idea, but I think they have to go this way because you named Andy Dalton the starter before the damn draft even happened.
Facts.
That's the thing. You're basically then you become the coach that's not coach of his word, and it's not like Andy Dalton just out there playing horrible, but he's not playing good enough to be your starter.
You took the visor off already.
He had to.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It looked like crap.
Yeah, look, this is the thing. It's never been a fair fight or an open competition. From day one, Matt Nagy came out and said, my QB1 is Andy Dalton this year. Now, using that from the jump, so to even, say and act that it would be a different way coming into week 1 of the 2021 season, stupid. No. So, yeah, I get it. I suspect the transition will happen sometime in October. Nothing's going to change his mind now with Matt Nagy because you say that at the beginning. You got to stick to your word. You're a man of your word, for sure. The only thing I worry about with all of these, though, these coaches, man, it's just, I don't know, man.
But with someone like Matt Nagy, like your career's on the line this year.
Yeah.
Like they gave you an extra year when they probably shouldn't have. You should probably go with the. We left one off though.
Yeah, no, yeah.
We left a battle off in San Francisco.
That ain't no battle.
You don't think so?
Nah, that ain't no battle. They might do some stuff where they bring in Trey for some gimmicks. You know what I'm saying? Option stuff.
But you don't think it's
nah. Jimmy Garoppolo, QB1 for sure.
That's your guy.
Nah, I mean Jimmy my guy. Jimmy got soul. Yeah, for sure. Jimmy's my guy.
got soul.
Jimmy's my guy. Jimmy's my guy. That's my QB. It's been my QB. Yeah. EIU. OVC.
But you don't think he's the man. You don't want him there.
I think he's better than Ryan Tannehill.
Of course you do.
All right.
Is he better than? Let's go.
You gonna pick a black quarterback?
Yep.
To shit on?
Let's move on to
Ain't you
college
black?
basketball. Oh.
Yeah, I'm black for sure.
Okay. My bad.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's move on to college basketball, man. Jay, this is your man's, I think.
Imani Bates.
Yeah, this is your man.
You know Imani Bates ain't my guy.
Yeah, young Imani Bates. He finally made his decision.
Yeah.
The 6'9" small forward from Ypsilanti, Michigan, ranked 3rd in the ESPN Top 100 class of 2021. Originally committed to Michigan State, right outside of Michigan State in Ypsilanti. If you know what that is, it's very close. But changed his mind. He's gonna run with Coach Penny Hardaway and the Memphis Tigers on Wednesday, making the Tigers a Final Four threat already. Is this a big deal, little deal, no deal? J. Ho.
It's a little deal.
Oh wow!
If Penny Hardaway can actually coach.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
He can recruit. It's all about
He can
recruit.
recruit. Yeah.
If we were recruiting,
Yeah.
he's in the Hall of Fame already. You know what I'm saying?
Top
But
tier recruit.
man, you got Jalen Duran who reclassed and came to join. You got Imani Bates. You got Jonathan Lawson. You got Minnow. You got a new coach and Rasheed Wallace on the bench. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing with Imani Bates. He was born in 2020. Born in 2004.
Yes.
So in turn, he can't be in the draft until 2023.
Yeah.
So that means he can only do. Of course, he's only going to do a year in Memphis, and then probably do a year in the G League or abroad or whatever the case may be. But even with that youth, Penny Hardaway has to coach this team, man. Yeah. He has to coach this team. Yeah, you got players, but you got to coach these guys up, and we don't know if he can actually do that. So hopefully we get more than 3 games.
That's
Just like our Wiseman.
Wiseman,
Wiseman only gave us 3 games down there. So Imani Bates, though, you guys just wait. You're in for a show with Imani Bates. And I don't know if it's going to be a great show or a great show, but it's a great show.
Not to cut you off, Weezy. I know it's your turn. But I think this is the first. I know we've had big phenom kids,
Yeah, for sure.
Zions, and
Yeah.
but this is the first social media kid, like big kid. No, hear me out. Like, because there's about to be a wave of these guys coming with the social media, like,
Yeah,
balls.
Zion.
Well, that was the father. I'm talking about where the kid is the.
Zion.
No. Y'all missing what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Zion was not the face of his social media. His highlights were like people reposted his highlights. I'm talking about these kids in their outside the court life and posting it, getting the fits off.
Well, you're talking about fit guys,
Yeah,
but Zion was a social media phenom.
because of other people posting it.
Facts.
I'm talking about these guys are living on their phones, posting everything they're doing. And
Imani
having
Bates don't
followers.
really do that though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's the first one to come. He's the first one to come. Pause.
We'll see.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a show.
that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be a show. It ain't gonna be a good show, but it's gonna
Oh,
be
my
a show.
God. Final four. Book it. On the board.
Put it on the board.
That's my first
Put it on the
board.
board. That's
That's my
our
first-
first. You guys are talking about. We have a whiteboard here.
Yeah.
It is the FSP whiteboard to the adjacent side
Yeah.
of the studio, and we were putting all
Hot
of the hot takes on the board. And the first hot take that we're putting on the board, Final Four for the Memphis Tigers by Jeff, for sure.
That's it.
We'll see. You got a QB1 hot take? You wanna put on the board too? You guy?
Nah, I'm good, man. What about you?
Oh shit! Justin Fields will be the best quarterback out of that draft class for sure. Ain't no damn question. The hell?
I'll raise you on that one.
Yeah, nah,
check
for
out
sure.
the
You
Trevor
down?
Lawrence.
Can I? Can
Got
I?
the Trevor
No bet in the champagne room.
No, it ain't no bet.
we
I'm
ain't
just
bet.
saying. Yeah,
We ain't bet.
you went with Trevor Lawrence. He the number. I mean, you guys ready to get
Justin
started?
Fields.
Let's
get
do
started. He went 11.
So who you on his pick?
Zach Wilson at least.
I take Zach Wilson.
I bet you will. White man. Let's you guys ready to get started?
All right, this is bullshit
Let's go.
now. Let's stop this now.
We're at the midway point. Please enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. In case you missed it, Coach Locke is back with another edition. Let's hear it, guys.
Fellas, back with another one. Now, as we've seen, there have been many changes at ESPN with Maria Taylor, Rachel Nichols, and most recently, ESPN's First Take, Max Kellerman, would no longer be on First Take. So, they have to get somebody to replace him. Well, who could they be getting? Well, it could be Magic Johnson. That's right, Hall of Famer Magic Johnson. Now, Stephen A. Smith, ESPN's highest paid television personality and arguably the face of ESPN, is hoping to team up with Johnson on NBA Countdown and also First Take. Now, this won't be Magic's first time on a TV screen because he's made appearances on other ESPN studio shows in recent years. Now, Magic might not be the only person that's joining this. There are also rumors that Mike Wilbon, co-host of PTI, and NBA player Draymond Green could join the First Take team also. None of this is set in stone. This is just rumblings and things we've been thrown out to and things we are hearing. So my question to you guys is, would it be a good fit if Magic Johnson and Mike Wilbon joined the First Take team? We know Draymond is not going to be there that much because he's still playing in the NBA. So the main people are Mike Wilbon and Magic Johnson. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. It's your man, Coach Locke, checking out.
And we're back. Coach Locke, listen, First Take. It's going down. They need some new hosts. He's pitching Magic, Wilbon, Stephen A. Smith. That is the Get Off My Lawn First Take show. Not trying to hear that. What you think, Jeff?
Nah, I'm not doing that every morning. I'm
Nah,
not listening to Magic. It's showtime.
Nah, bro.
I'm not listening to Showtime every morning.
man.
All right.
Yeah. With that cookie cutter ass, he's the worst tweeter in Twitter history.
Oh, Magic.
He
Dude.
was lying.
He was.
That's a great jump shot right there.
I tell you what, LeBron James is really playing at a high level for it to be year 18. Duh,
Mike.
Duh.
Magic.
Magic.
We all watching this.
Come
Magic.
on, man. We watching the same shit. No, I can't watch that. The shit be sinking at ESPN.
Ship sinking over there.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. What you think, huh?
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. God bless us, man.
What you think? Who you think that should have?
Y'all crazy, dog.
I think I got you, Weezy. I do think the original rumor we heard about them doing revolving host
Yeah,
would work.
that's gotta work.
I got one. How Bill Simmons? Dan Patrick back. I got one.
Nah.
Since we want to go with the white people. How damn Patrick back?
For sure.
How Bill Simmons?
You know, for
Yeah.
sure. You want him to 5 Stephen A. Put him in right there.
Oh,
Frank, give me Steve A. Smith.
Let's go, man.
Thanks,
Coach Locke.
Yeah, appreciate that, Coach. I appreciate that. You guys ready to get started the second half? Let's get it.
It's your man Big Jeff for the Full Sport Press Podcast. And make sure you check out the Full Sport Press Podcast each and every Monday on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Spotify, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And always remember, the camera's always on.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2021 NFL Top 7 Series, Part 4. Cornerbacks and safeties. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What to do?
For the last time, Weezy, we asked our esteemed panel and listeners. We appreciate everybody that sent in 1 list, 2 lists. Even if you were still looking at Rob Gronkowski, you thought that Gerald McCoy still played at a high level.
Oh.
Geno Hayes.
LaShawn McCoy.
LaShawn. Hey, it's a bunch of different. Man, you want to know the funniest running back?
Sue.
You want to know the funniest running back person that was on there? There was a list. Somebody said CJ2K. CJ2K ain't played.
That's a legend, though.
It is a legend. He's a Nashville legend for sure.
2,000 yards.
Yeah, he Hall of Famer.
Nah, that's the thing. He ain't making the Hall of Fame.
He's not making the Tennessee Titans Hall of Fame.
Nah,
He's not making
a ring of honor. He's not making a ring of honor.
Why wouldn't he make it?
He's not making a ring of honor.
Why wouldn't he make it?
Derrick Henry has already surpassed him. Why would you put CJ2K in there? Thank you.
All right, he'll make it.
Yeah. So we asked our esteemed listeners
That was a mic drop.
who they perceive to be the top 7 cornerbacks and safeties.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a mic drop.
We already passed. Heading into the upcoming 2021 NFL
He
season.
got more yards than he got already.
Oh, man.
Yes, bro. Weezy, come on.
Derrick Henry got more yards than he got.
Yes, he has, bro. Already.
I don't think so.
Yeah, look it up. There's a bunch of phones and computers.
I know
all
what we
that.
got.
This list is strictly related to the 2021 stats and performance. Who has the best chance of maintaining that great play heading into the current NFL season? Without further ado, let's start off things with the cornerbacks. NFL defenses will ask a very different array of things from their cornerbacks, depending on the scheme that they run. Some cornerbacks are tasked with shutting down an entire zone, top part of the field, bottom part of the field. And other cornerbacks are given the tough job. A real cornerback one, following the opposing team's number 1 wide receiver wherever they may go. It just makes the challenge of ranking these top 7s a little bit harder in today's football. Go through the list of the 2020 list, Jeff.
I got you. And number 7, we had Jair Alexander. Number 6, we had your mans, Patrick Peterson. And number 5, we had another one of your mans, the ageless Joe Hayden. Number 4, we had Richard Sherman. Number 3, we had Jalen Ramsey. Number 2, we had Tre'Davious White. And number 1, we had Stephon Gilmore.
Most definitely, man. That's a great list. Let's start off with the honorable mentions. Who was the first person that we have on the list?
Oh, the first one we have on this list is Marshawn Lattimore.
Sure, this is Jeff's guy. He kind of pushed to get him in. This is the thing. He's 25 years old. He had his best year as a rookie and has declined every year since. Jeff, talk about your guy, man. Get him on the right side, man.
I feel like you hate. That's all I got. I just feel like you hate. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I get it. His stats have went down. The Saints are definitely dependent on him this year because he's only allowing 50% completion rate last season on 88 targets.
I bet.
It's my guy, man.
That is your man.
I don't know what it is. I wish he was a Bill. And I think that defense, they're going to lean on that defense so much this year.
Yeah.
Because of not having your wide receivers out there.
You know what this is, though, Jeff?
What's up?
It's a contract year.
Absolutely.
So, hey,
The thing about Marshawn Lattimore, the defense is so good that they don't have no holes on the defensive line like that.
Sure.
And that one hole is when he had a bad play. And the spotlight be on him.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
He's going to take a risk.
Yeah, it's going to be on him.
Yeah,
He's going to jump a bad route and it's
Yeah.
going somebody gonna score a touchdown, and it's gonna be on him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's feast or famine with Marshawn Lattimore, and in turn, I think he just has to work on some small skills to get in this top 7. And we say this every year. He's always honorable mention. Jeff always finds a way to get him an honorable mention. Who we have next week's honorable mention?
J.C. Jackson.
For sure. Hey, listen. 25 years old. J.C. Jackson had 9 picks last year, y'all. He had 9 picks last year. That's the second highest in the entire NFL, and he made it to our honorable mention list. If the Patriots do move on from bump and run Gilmore, this is the only reason why. Is because they have J.C. Jackson immediately stepping in, being cornerback 1. He makes this list. I had him at, I think, 6 on my list. Just plenty of time left to get going. He's a hell of a corner, man. I would love to have him. J.C. Jackson. Yep.
They're gonna be locked down and shit.
Yeah, and then they got Dante
down.
Hightower coming back. They still got the ageless McCourty still there. Hey, listen, man.
McCourty's my guy.
Hey, that's your man.
That's my man.
Secondary is crazy for sure. We got one more Weezy.
Oh, Denzel Ward.
Yeah, for sure. 24 years old, wasn't ranked last year. He had 2 picks. He's often overlooked as a cornerback just because of his dominance in single coverage. It doesn't even look as if he's playing a great game, but he is a dog, super aggressive, plays the point of attack. They don't call him the Warden for nothing, Jeff. He's a player.
Nah, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. Yeah, that's a good secondary that they have with all those guys. Yeah. They drafted a new guy in Cleveland, so it'll be a good season for those guys.
That's a scary defense on paper.
It is on paper.
On paper, that's
a Madden team. That is a Madden team.
That's one of your Madden teams.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's one of your Madden teams.
He owes you that one. He owes you that one.
For sure. Yeah. You saving them, Jeff. You saving them for sure. Others cornerbacks receiving votes. Weezy voted in Carlton Davis. There were some votes for James Bradbury and William Jackson III as well.
On me.
Yeah, for sure. You don't talk about Carlton Davis?
No, I never said Carlton Davis. Quit lying on me, dog.
Okay. All right. Let's move right on to the list. Who we got at 7, Weezy?
Number 7, Marcus Peters. This your guy.
Yeah, man. Marcus Peters has
he's scrappy.
He's just 28 years old. Wasn't ranked last year. He had 4 picks. Peters and Humphrey are the only top 10. I think they're the best duo. Cornerback 1 and 2. There's not a better tandem in the entire NFL than those two guys.
I'll give you that.
Oh, I don't know.
Talk to me.
Unless it's Gilmore. If it's Gilmore and J.C. Jackson don't work
tough.
out. I don't know.
That's tough.
That's the only reason I agree with Weezy, because if they get rid of Gilmore, of course.
Yeah.
If they keep Gilmore in New England, they got something to say about that.
Dude, Marcus Peters is everywhere, and he just takes risks. Yeah. Like we were talking about Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
This guy is the risk taker, man. And, it's either boom or bust every time. And his aggression, he gets burned with that aggression a lot. But at the same time, he makes up for it in so many plays. Just a gifted risk taker. I think he'll have another great year this year alongside Marlon Humphrey as well.
10 pass breakups.
Yeah.
2 defensive touchdowns.
Yeah.
This dude's solid, man. OG Marcus Peters.
Yeah.
And he my guy. He's my home. He's my guy's homie.
Yeah.
He's Marshawn Lynch's homeboy. So you got to go for that.
The whole thing about Marshawn Lattimore, I mean Marcus Peters is, if they winning, it's all good.
Yeah.
But if they losing, in like fourth quarter, when they losing, and he'll easily give up a touchdown, a bomb. Too.
Oh yeah. Oh, for
he'll
sure.
quit.
Yeah. Well,
they down 14 points a game, so he'll quit.
He takes plays off, but he got 31 picks since 2015. So that's a lot of playing, man. That's a lot of being around the football for sure.
I think if they could have kept him as a Ram.
But they had to get rid of him for Jalen Ramsey.
I know, but they could have made that work.
And because it was Talib, Aqib Talib and him at the 2 corners. Yeah, for sure. Who we got at 6, Weezy?
Stephon Gilmore.
Yep, 30 years old, Patriots player. Last year was ranked number 1. He only had 1 pick last year. He was comfortably number 1 on everybody's list heading into the 2020 season. He had Defensive Player of the Year. He's 99 on Madden. I don't know if it was injuries. I don't know if it was them being on the field all the time. But, man, he had a really pedestrian 2020. Just 1 pick, 2 pass breakups. This is the thing. It will be a bounce back year for that entire team, especially Stephon Gilmore, even if he's there.
That's the only thing about it. He's got to be there.
Yeah.
You went through all of his accomplishments.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he got the Deion Sanders comparisons. Yeah. Hall of Fame, just waiting on him when he ready to get there.
Hot take, he might not make it,
but he's
not enough yet.
I don't know.
He got a Defensive Player of the Year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he might.
I don't know, man.
He just wasn't the same player as he was in 2021.
The thing about him is, like, this kid is really good, but he's fundamentally sound.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a technical monster. And the thing is, he's also always played with a great defensive line.
Yeah, that's true too. That helps out.
I mean, come on, that helps a lot.
Yeah, it helps a lot. Yeah.
If you can go step for step with somebody and you got a good defensive line, just turn around.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's that easy, but he just turns around.
Yeah. We'll see. I think it'll be a bounce back year for him though, for sure. Who got at 5, Weezy?
Marlon Humphreys.
Yep. For sure. Baltimore Ravens, 28 years old. Wasn't ranked last year. Hey, listen. Some teams can't locate one dominant corner. Yeah. Baltimore has 2. Baltimore has 2. I really do. I think Marlon Humphrey is better than J.C. Jackson. And Marcus Peters is.
That's the
one.
That's the one. Because he's not better than Gilmore. Peters not better than Gilmore.
Hell no. But man, it's tough, man. He plays in the slot. He can play zone. He can play man. And they don't call him fruit punch for nothing. He's punching the ball out. He's got 8 forced fumbles since he's been in the league, man. Yeah.
That tandem, having them 2 playing on the east side, man, that for the type of offense Baltimore runs, having this solid of a defense and those type of corners, it makes sense. Ball control, lockdown corners, lockdown defense, man, it's just fun to watch.
I like him because he like Jason. He plays through the whistle.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
He plays through the whistle, man. And he's physical. He's really, I might say he's the best player on that defense.
On the defense. Is Calais Campbell still there? Calais Campbell still go crazy.
Yeah. Calais Campbell's
He
still
getting a little long in the 2.
Yeah.
I think Marlon Humphrey is the best.
He's the best player on that defense.
Play on it. Oh, Patrick Queen cold, y'all.
Patrick Queen's young, he cold.
He
Yeah.
cold.
He got hurt last year.
Yeah, but Marlon Humphrey, yeah, he probably is number 1 on that defense for sure. Yep. Who we got at 4, Weezy?
Jeff, you want to do number 4?
Ah, man, you know, he's a Bill. He's part of the mafia. I don't got much to say other than that. We know, number 99.
Davis White.
He's not a 99.
He should be.
Oh, my God.
But I have me a 99.
Oh, yeah, I bet. A little touch-up paint.
Oh, my goodness.
At 26 years old, he was ranked number 3 last year. He had 3 picks. I think he's one of the best playmaking cornerbacks in the league. Just also stands out as a better zone cornerback than he is in man with that Bills defense. And I meant to tell you this. I had talked, dude, Jeff, that Bills defense, I got 2 really good safeties, 2 really good corners, 2 really good linebackers, and 1 good defensive end. And I hope AJ figures it out this year because I think this is the year for that Buffalo team, man.
I'm gonna be hard to deal with. Trust me on that. Trust me on that.
Yeah.
They're gonna be good this year.
They top 2 team.
Yeah, they're the top 2 team in the AFC for sure. The top 3. No, they're top 2.
Top 2.
They're better than the Titans, and the only team that's better than them. No,
It'll be
the only
Ravens.
team that's better than them is Kansas City,
Yeah. So it's between them
and they better than the Titans
It's between us and the Ravens.
because they defense. Because they defense ain't better than y'all. Nah, this team better than Cleveland. Yeah, no, for sure.
I don't feel like it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, for sure. But I think with him, with Tre'Davious White, he's just getting started. Just signed a 4-year, $70 million deal.
Yep.
You get worried, though, when you sign a cornerback because I've seen people sign these big deals and they stink it up the next year.
Throw his way.
The thing with Tre'Davious White, you sign this big deal,
Mm-hmm.
and now, in the quarterback room, hey, coach, let me go more man. Let me go more man. No, we're not going to let you go more man. That's what he's going to be doing. That's what he's in the corners room.
Yeah.
He's going to be asking me to go more man, and I think that could be a problem. But we'll see. I'm not saying he's not a bad player. I mean, say he's a bad player. He's a good player.
Great player.
Great player.
Great player. I think he's a top 3 cornerback for sure.
All right, number 3,
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Howard, Miami Dolphins.
For sure, man. 28 years old. League leader in picks. Had 10 picks, Jeff.
Was it a lucky year?
Huh?
Was it a lucky year?
Well, I mean, they were throwing his way. That defense was going crazy, but Howard is one of the best playmaking cornerbacks that we've seen in a very long time, man.
Yes, sir.
He is the key to what Brian Flores is doing in Miami, and I think he should be paid accordingly, and they did that. They adjusted some things for him. But to say he had a bounce-back year in 2020 is the biggest understatement I think I've said through the entire top 7. This guy, man, set career highs all across the board. Just a lockdown corner.
Yeah, across the board.
Yep.
The lockdown, and I've been singing their praises. They're scary. I'm afraid of Miami.
Mm-hmm.
If I know it's your man's, if your man's get it together at quarterback,
Hey,
they gonna be a tough out, man.
they said he had the 3rd best quarterback look as far as everybody in preseason. So that's something to say.
Something to say.
Yeah,
I
something to
hope
say.
so because
Yeah.
the team is built to win now.
Now, for sure.
They're built to win now.
Yeah, and people don't talk about Byron Jones. That's the reason Xavier Howard is playing the way that he played because Byron Jones locked down last year.
I'm telling you, man. They could be right there with that tandem.
They tough. Byron Jones, they paid him to
Byron
come
Jones,
there.
I don't understand what happened in Dallas.
Yeah.
He was locked down in Dallas.
He was locked down. Yeah. They just didn't pay him. Yeah. That's true. Man, 10 picks, though? 10 picks, y'all?
Yeah. I mean, that's one of them things. Hey, I got 10 picks. I lead the league. Can we get paid?
Sheesh.
Let's hold it out. We'll get you paid.
Yeah, they had it. Man, dude. You don't want to throw his way because he keep getting that. Yeah, he getting that. For sure. Who we got two?
Number 2. Go ahead. This is your boy.
It's my guy. Caught him out of Louisville, man. Jair Alexander.
I don't know about that.
Oh, man.
I don't-
a friend?
I don't know about that. Jeff, did he call him out of look?
That was his man.
It's my
That's
guy.
his guy.
24 years old. Last year he was ranked number 7.
Yep.
Come on, man. It hasn't taken him very long to adjust in the NFL. I think the best thing that he does is just delete an entire half of the field. I think he's the best cornerback in all of football. He just 9.1 yards per attempt. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that's nasty. That's letting you know that nobody is open. Nobody is open when he's there. He's just getting started, man. I just think it's years to come of him being 1-2 on this list for sure.
As long as he don't run into a Mark Cooper, he's fine.
Mark Cooper gave him some trouble.
Yeah.
Mark Cooper, man, I was watching Amari Cooper on Hard Knocks, which is trash this year, and the way he was getting out of breaks,
Yeah.
that's gonna be tough for anybody.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be tough for anybody. But so, what you think about Jair Weezy?
I think Jair's good. I haven't watched a lot of Jair, to be honest
Okay.
with you. I think, I mean, from what y'all say, he's good.
Yeah,
You want to give him the best corner in the
The
league.
best.
I can't do that.
he only allowed 353 receiving yards all season.
I can't do that.
That's a they do, dude. You know how many games they play? You know how many games he play? He played in 16 games.
He had a great 2020. No lie.
353 receiving yards total for the year. That's number one cornerback in the entire NFL shit right
I
there.
can't give him that right now.
Who number one then?
Jalen Ramsey,
I mean,
lockdown.
Yeah, he locked down. 26 years old. He's ranked number 3 last year. Only had 1 pick, but locked down.
Yeah,
no, for
locked
sure.
down.
Yeah, he locked down for sure. You just can't attack him in coverage. Nobody is open. And I think this was his worst year as far as making plays on the ball.
Yeah.
Just a true all-pro, game changer in the highest order. Great corner. I just think it was a better corner in football.
The worst thing Jalen Ramsey does is he gets inside his own head in the game. I think talking to him gets him a little bit out of his game. If he doesn't run his mouth as much as he does, he'll have complete games.
Yeah,
Complete game.
Man. And I think that I don't think he has a problem doing that. I think he holds himself at a high level and wants to play at that high level. And I think he does, man. I really do. I think Jalen Ramsey, man, and just being 26 years old,
yeah.
I think he's just scratching the surface.
2 things. If they could keep I know Aaron Donald is approaching long in the tooth. He ain't there yet.
He ain't there. No.
But he's approaching.
He's approaching.
He's approaching it.
Yeah.
And, like you said, Jalen's still young.
Yeah.
And we left out the most important thing about young Jalen Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Seminole.
Oh, shit.
Go through the list.
that
Jeff.
don't
7
matter.
through 1, man.
He's
That shit don't
he's a
matter.
Seminole.
Yeah, that shit
That
don't
It
matter.
don't
matters.
matter.
When you're a DB, it matters.
No, I mean,
don't.
really
When
don't.
When you're a
don't
DB,
matter.
it matters.
Dude,
No,
Jair
no.
Alexander went to Louisville.
I'm just saying, we produce those type of DBs.
Xavier
all
and
the time.
Howard.
Jeff, that don't
Come on,
it don't
man.
matter, dog.
That shit don't
It
matter.
matters when you went to Florida State and you played DB.
All right, come
you
on.
was DB1.
Can I go 7 through 1?
Okay.
Yeah.
And number 7, we had Marcus Peters. And number 6, we had Stephon Gilmore. Number 5, Marlon Humphrey. Number 4, Tre'Davious White. Number 3, Xavier Howard. Number 2, Jair Alexander. Jair Alexander. Say that right. Number 1, Jalen Ramsey.
Sure. Who comes off the list, Weezy? Who comes on the list?
Marcus Peters comes off the list next year.
Okay. Who comes on the list?
Patrick Peterson comes on the list next year.
Ooh.
In Minnesota. Watch now.
Ooh,
That
jeez.
Good gracious.
Jesus Christ, what you got, Jill?
I think I'm going to keep flying the flag.
Oh,
man.
God. Get off that narcotic.
This is the one year
Oh, my
finally
God.
he makes the list and Marcus Peters comes off the list. But he
Gee.
finally makes the
You
list.
said that last year. Weezy's guy last year, he said was coming on the list was Adoree Jackson.
Well,
Yeah, no, for sure. How you bringing up old stuff? The person that comes off the list for me, I think Stephon Gilmore comes off the list.
it's very
Yeah.
possible. It's very
And
possible.
I think J.C. Jackson comes on the list for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I really wanted to say my guy. What's my guy from Florida? My guy.
Joe Hayden?
No. It ain't the
The
year. for
ageless
Joe.
one,
Joe
Joe
ageless. No. My guy. Huh?
Hargraves.
No, not Vernon. No.
He gave up on Vernon.
VH. No, VH3 my guy. VH3 my
He
guy.
gave up on Vernon Hargraves.
No, I'm talking about the kid from Jacksonville.
He too little.
Start with a J. What's the kid that played for Jack? This guy? CJ Henderson.
Yes, yeah.
CJ Henderson, yeah. Yeah, he went to Florida. Oh, this is the thing. Irvin.
Yeah.
Irvin might ruin my dog. They already talking about trading him. They talking about trading him for Odell. I'm like, man, get the hell out of here, man.
Nah, they ain't gonna trade for Odell.
So, yeah, let's move on to the safeties, man. In today's NFL, the safeties are tasked to do more than ever before. It's not an easy job going against offenses that do so much more and so much more diverse in the passing game than ever before, which makes putting this list together even harder. Here are our top 7 safeties in the NFL today. Let's first start off with the 2020 list. Who we got, Jeff?
Number 7, we had Budda Baker. Number 6, we had Justin Simmons. Number 5, Harrison Smith. Number 4, Jamal Adams. Number 3, Kevin Byard. Excuse me. Number 2, Minka Fitzpatrick. And number 1, Tyrann Mathieu.
Sure, Weezy. Who we got first in honorable mentions?
The number 3 pick from last year, Kevin Byard.
Yeah, for sure.
Your guy.
My guy is my favorite Titan, man. My favorite Titan of all time. 28 years old.
Of all time. Wait.
Yeah, my favorite Titan.
Steve McNair, favorite Titan.
Yeah, I'm talking about defense.
Yeah, clean it up. He cleaned it up. That was quick, too. He cleaned it up quick, top of the dome. You hear me?
Defense. Yeah, no, for sure.
Goodness gracious.
KB, man, listen. He was ranked number 3 last year. Signed a $70 million deal in 2019. Yeah, and took a step back in 2020. That was his worst season as a pro. Regression, but this is the thing. Regression was the theme of the entire Titans. Like the entire defense. Several of those players are no longer there. He's the only person that stayed from the secondary. Yeah. He survived that purge, and I think he better step it up. Because, hey, if it don't happen this year,
yeah, buddy,
he going on. Hey,
he going on to
you got that jersey though, right?
I got that KB. Yeah, I thought about wearing the KB today, but he wasn't gonna make the list. So I'm wearing a Buffalo jersey next week, though.
Hey, there we go. With the Mafia.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, wow. KB. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. KB had 111 tackles. Stop. He's still going to get tackles.
Yeah.
But getting his ass burnt last year over the top. Jesus Christ. Yeah, who we got is another honorable mention with?
Darnell Savage.
Savage, man. 24 years old, plays for the Green Bay Packers. Had 4 picks, 75 tackles. Green Bay's defense was a disappointment in 2020 and sometimes, but Darnell Savage was the bright light in the secondary besides Jair Alexander. Just excelled in the box at free safety. He was everywhere. Athletic, route awareness, just a great, great safety. This is one of their better draft picks besides Jair Alexander for sure.
That's your man's.
Darnell Savage. Yeah, Darnell Savage is good, man. He's good. He's a good player.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not saying he's not good.
They got him, Adrian Amos.
These 2 guys. So for these 2 honorable mentions, are your man's.
No.
Both
KB is my guy.
I know it.
KB is my guy.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna put Darnell Savage.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Sure. Darnell Savage, he should have been on his list. At 7. He should have been on his list at 7.
One more honorable mention.
Who we got?
Jesse Bates.
No, Jesse Bates made the list.
Oh, you don't have one? Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Other people receiving votes was Anthony Harris, Minnesota Vikings.
Some votes.
He received a vote, but it was from you, Jeff, and it was ill-fated because Derwin ain't played a football game in 2 years. Well, you dead wrong for that.
He gonna be on the list.
He better.
He better be.
He
if
better
it's a bus.
be. Yeah.
Oh, he's a bus.
Nah, he not. Relax.
You gotta calm down now.
Wait.
He been hurt.
I understand that.
Yes.
I understand that. Is Greg Golden a bus? Do we not call Greg Golden a bus?
I don't think you can because of the injuries.
No. We call Greg Golden a bus on this show. They don't want to say nothing. Do we call Greg Golden a bus?
He's listed as a bus for sure.
Okay. Can we not? We can't say the same thing about him?
No. This is the thing. Derwin had a year, his rookie year, and hadn't played since. So let's just give him some time. Greg Golden didn't have a year.
Okay.
But we got a 7.
Micah Hyde.
It's Micah
Hyde.
Micah Hyde for the Buffalo Bills, 30 years old, had 1 pick, 70 tackles. Jeff, I think the Bills have the best safety duo in the entire NFL.
Both of our safeties, Jordan Poyer, should have been on this list as well.
Relax.
No, he should have.
Micah Hyde.
He should have.
No, just Micah Hyde.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
not fighting, but Micah Hyde is solid, man. For those two guys at the safety position, man, our defense, they just lock up our defense. It's so other than the sad thing about it is the biggest memory you have of the entire Buffalo secondary is
Hail Murray.
DeAndre Hopkins. Is the Hail Murray.
Hail Murray.
Yeah, all four of them were over there.
Yes,
He caught the
sir.
ball all four of them.
With his hands too.
Yeah. Oh,
Sure did.
yeah. I'm telling you, I think you can make that throw.
Oh, Jay. Oh,
But
Jay.
Micah Hyde was great all over the field last year. I mean, just when it was time to break up the deep pass, especially effective in that, minus that one play. But I think Micah Hyde, man, to peak at 30, if you have one of your best years at 30, is something to pat yourself on the back about for sure. We
Number
got a six.
6 on the list. Minnesota Vikings, Harrison Smith.
It's my guy, the hitman, man. 32 years old. Last year he was ranked number 5. He had 5 picks, man. 89 tackles. He's been one of the most dominant safeties for a good run for the better part of 5 years now. Has managed to maintain that status on a terrible defense the last 2 years. Just had to do more with less around him. I think he's a great safety. I think Harrison Smith should be a Hall of Famer, dog. That's how good he is at the safety position.
That's who should be on this list.
Yeah. He had 5 picks, Jeff.
You know what, Harrison Smith? He's then figured out every way to play his position.
For sure.
He's seen it all. So
He's a savant at the safety position.
I hear you. But man, I'm going Buda Baker or Jordan Poyer over here.
Man,
didn't say Buda Baker, did he?
Man, Buda Baker was
didn't say
terrible
Buda
last
Baker.
year.
Wow.
Buda Baker was terrible last year. Why he wasn't there? He ain't get no votes.
I ain't getting no votes.
Okay.
Derwin James ain't getting no votes either.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we ain't gonna be on this list next year. Harrison Smith ain't gonna be on this list next year.
we'll get to that.
Yeah.
You might be right about that. Who we got at 5, Weezy?
Jesse Bates.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, the most slept-on safety in the entire NFL, 24 years old for the Cincinnati Bengals. Had 3 picks, 109 tackles. He's the most underrated safety. Past 3 years, he had 100-plus tackles every year. Just another great season, giving up only 19 catches when he was around. He just has the field awareness and the wherewithal to play the position at a high level. If Jamal Adams got $70 million from the Seattle Seahawks, this guy deserves at least 80.
He's about to get paid.
Yeah, he's about to get paid. Jesse Bates is a dog. Super slept on. He plays for the Bengals. Nobody even knows.
He was after Burrow when he had his injury. He was the only reason to watch the Bengals play.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. And he's about to get paid.
He about to get paid. He about to get paid in the shade.
Hey,
Yeah.
get your money.
Get paid.
Get your money.
Yeah, for sure.
Number 4.
Yeah, let's go to number 4, Weezy.
Jamal Adams.
Yeah.
That's the boy.
Weezy had him number 1 on his list.
That's one of my favorite safeties in the league.
Hey, man, it's a lot. Joe Hayden, my favorite corner in the league. I ain't mentioned Joe Hayden today.
You better not.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I'm
can't.
saying.
Damn
Yeah,
sure
he
better
played
not.
good last
Damn
year.
sure better not bring up
He
Joe Hayden.
played
You
good.
better not bring up Joe Hayden going into the season.
Man, dude, he coming off
Yeah,
an
you
all-pro
better not.
year. 24 years old, though, Jamal Adams. Last year's ranked number 4. Still at 4. Had 0 picks, 9.5 sacks, though, 83 tackles. Jamal Adams is so underrated that people just say all he does is blitz. They call him Blitz Boy. And he blitz at a high level, and that's why he got that $70 million.
Yeah.
But if you look at him just as a value as a pass rusher, man, you're totally wrong about him. He can cover. Yeah. He can come in, of course, and tackle. But he missed multiple games last year. One of the most impacted fresh pass rushers at the safety position for sure. So
Those 9.5 sacks, the most in a single season by a defensive back ever.
They said he was going to do it.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
If they get him some real corner help, they lost Griffin last year. Listen, man, he'll look even better if he has some help in the secondary. He got Wags. He needs another corner, and I'm telling you, it's lights out for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's only 24.
24 years old, just signed a $70 million contract. Shout out to my guy, Jamal Adams, for
My
sure.
Madden guy.
That's your Madden guy.
Yeah.
You get him and Quentin
Nelson.
Nelson.
Every year.
You gonna get those boys every year for sure. Who we got at 3, Weezy?
Micah Fitzpatrick.
So Minka's 24 years old as well. From the Steelers, last year was ranked number 2. He had 4 picks, 79 tackles. When he was traded from the Dolphins, I don't know why the Dolphins gave up on him. He gave up on the Dolphins, I think.
Yeah.
He started right on the wall early.
Yeah, but he's a do-it-all to free safety, and they moved him to free and let him roam. And, man, dude, he excelled at that position so crazy. If they can get my guy Devin Bush healthy,
Yeah.
TJ Watt is on that line. They still have Cam Hayward. Stevie Nielsen still the corner there, and they still got Joe. And Joe's still there. Joe still starting.
The ageless one.
They not still playing at a high level. Man, listen.
He went too far. He's still playing.
He's still playing at a high level.
He's still playing.
He's only 31 years old. Come on, man. Give my guy some credit.
Only what?
He's only 31 years old.
If that's anybody else, you be saying a little longer than 2.
We just said Harrison Smith is 32 years old.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing about him being longer than 2.
Of course you didn't, because you was gonna break up Joe Hayden. Of course you didn't.
That didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm just saying, we said this. We have to look at these guys from year to year, not as if they're aging, because everybody's aging every day that we on this earth.
True.
So, yeah. Shout out to Minka Fitzpatrick, though. I'm never able to get him on Madden.
He's a steep price.
Yeah, he's untradeable, for sure. Yeah. Who we got it to?
Number 2, Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah. Cole, 29 years old. Last year he was ranked number 1. Had 6 picks, 62 tackles. You could put Matthew on a bunch of different lists. He can play safety. Yeah. He can play strong. He can play corner. Yeah. He plays nickel corner. He does everything, man. Just proven to be one of the most versatile defensive players, I think, in NFL history. He's a beast, man. Yeah, for sure. And Spags runs him and moves him all over the field like we've never seen, man. He's a beast. Jalen Ramsey?
He's before Jalen Ramsey.
Come on, man. He's 29 years old. He's been in the league 10 years, damn near.
Jalen's a corner.
Jalen's just corner. He don't play safety. No, he did that in college.
I mean, because he's a Seminole.
Go ahead, Joe.
My God.
Come on, man.
No, man, Honey Badger, man. Going to the Chiefs, that's what solidified that team on the defensive side as far as just the toughness. And he's one thing about him that they don't talk. I don't think it's talked about enough. His football IQ.
IQ's high.
His football IQ is through the roof.
That's why he's still playing at a high level.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
He just 29. People act like Honey Badger 32, 33 years
Because
old.
he's been playing at a high level since he walked into the league.
That's facts.
So you've seen him so much.
And they didn't want him in the league.
Yeah, he was hurt with the Cardinals, too.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that. Yeah, he was hurt. Yeah, for sure. But he's been playing healthy. Just breakneck style. I mean, he's everywhere. And I think, man, for sure.
Best player on that defense?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, who else is on
Frank
that
Clark is on that defense. Cold. He's cold. He's cold. But yeah, now he number 1 on that defense for sure. Yeah. I think he's best player on the whole team.
All right.
Yeah, let's come on.
Who's
He tried
number
to
1?
get me. He tried to get me on that one.
Sure.
Who number
I almost got me too. Almost got me.
Yeah.
Number 1, Justin Simmons.
Yep.
This J-Boy. Go ahead.
Denver Broncos, man, 27 years old. He was ranked number 6 last year. He had 5 picks, 96 tackles. This is clearly the best safety in all of football. Played this. It's not even close. Yeah, no. And I get it, though, because he played for the Denver Broncos, and they were shit last year because they didn't have a damn quarterback. And now they got a quarterback, but he's hurt and old.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But great at everything from blowing up the run, bringing pressure, covering. This dude, man, if he played for the Dallas Cowboys, or if he played, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if this dude played for the Kansas City Chiefs, if he played for the Buffalo Bills, the world would know who Justin Simmons is. The world has no clue. The Denver Broncos haven't even paid this man until the beginning of this year, and he's been great like this for the last 3 years.
They had to pay him.
They had to pay him, for sure.
4 years, 60, 61.
Yeah, he got crazy paid. He deserved it. Yeah. Cold, man. Yeah. You don't know who Justin Simmons is. Watch a little football, man. Cut on Madden. He's a star on Madden.
Boy, I love a Madden, boy.
It's football.
Yes, I might need to start playing Madden.
You do.
Yeah.
You need to do something.
Okay, starting at 7, we had Micah Hyde.
Here we go.
And at 6, we had Harrison Smith. Number 5, we had Jesse Bates. Number 4, Jamal Adams. 3, Minka Fitzpatrick. Number 2, the Honey Badger. And number 1, Justin Simmons.
Who comes off this list, Weezy? Who joins the list?
Micah Hyde comes off the list.
Micah Hyde.
Micah Hyde comes off the list.
Comes off the list. Who comes on the list?
Buda Baker.
Buda Baker. That's your man.
Buda Baker.
That's your man. Okay, what you got, Joe?
I think Harrison Smith finally comes off this list.
Finally, huh?
And John Johnson from Cleveland comes on the list.
Okay. Who comes off the list for me? It's tough, man, but I think the Hitman comes off this year. And KB rejoins this list at number 2.
Name Jinxes.
Everybody moves up. Everybody moves up, for sure. Everybody gonna move up. It's gonna be
Let's hope so, anyway.
it's some bad teams, you know what I'm saying, that was on this list for sure.
And everybody rise up.
Yeah, nah, for sure, man. This has been a great top 7.
Yes, sir.
Always gets me excited to
Oh, yeah.
watch the football season. I see these predictions, bad quarterback play from Unc, and then some of your college players.
Right there.
You know what I'm saying? Some of your college players finally getting to play, like C.J. Henderson, Jeff Okudah, Marvin Wilson for your. Any Vanderbilt players playing football in the NFL?
No.
Keyshawn Vaughn. Shout out to Keyshawn Vaughn. For sure. Zach Cunningham.
Zach Cunningham still playing.
Yeah. Is that it?
Let me get one drafted. I think we got one drafted this year. I forgot his name.
Yeah, it is.
Linebacker.
Yeah. And then y'all got the tight end. That play Pickney.
Is he playing right now?
Yeah, Pickney playing. Yeah, for sure. He was cold at Vandy too. Sure didn't know what to do with him.
Oh man, let's go home, man.
Man, it's been great, man, with this top 7. Next week we talk some NFL football.
No,
I'm
college.
excited about that.
Next week is college, eh?
No.
Okay. Yeah. NFL.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out for sure. Anything else before we get out of here, Unc?
Man, hey, my name's not Unc, dog.
No, I'm saying.
No, I'm telling you, dog. My name's not Unc. You know my name is.
Nah.
You ain't got to say it. Just don't call it the wrong name.
No, I'm just saying.
You ain't got to say it.
Nah,
Hey.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just saying, Unc. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
got anything else?
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
You heard it. Let's go. Mark Phillips. Hey, man. Instigator. That tweets with questions. Oh, don't forget to go to manscaped.com. Use code FSP20 to get 20% off your entire order. And use FSP20, man. Your balls will thank you for sure. Tweet us the questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe, and more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman, the revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
To the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.